Hi, welcome GelPak's virtual booth. This is Darby Davis. I'm the VP of Sales and Marketing. I'm going to spend the next 5 minutes giving you a brief overview of the GelPak products. For those of you that are well aware of GelPak, some of this might be a little redundant, but hopefully at the end you'll learn a little bit more about our customized products. For those of you who are new to GelPak, hopefully you'll find this informative. Feel free to chat with our salespeople that will be available during the show, or feel free to call us directly at GelPak and we can discuss any of your questions further. And with that, let's move on to the presentation. GelPak's been around for over 30 years. We're the market leader in carriers and films for device handling. What that means is we create polymers that have tacky surfaces that enable you to place your device or your fragile component on the gel, that immobilize it, keeps it safe until the time as you want to remove it. We support a wide variety of markets. Semiconductor IC obviously has the largest global presence, but we have a tremendous amount of customer base in photonics and compound semiconductor and aerospace and disk drive and medical markets. So you got to imagine the product has a very diverse set of users across a wide variety of applications. We have an R&D team who develops different polymers that are needed by the customers to meet their needs. We really are an engineering-based company that enables you to solve your shipping and handling problems. Jopec is located in Hayward, California, just south of San Francisco. We have over 180 employees and 62,000 square feet of manufacturing office space. This is also where Delphon, our parent company, is located. We have Class 10,000 manufacturing here, and then we also are also 9001 2015 certified, as you might imagine. Our sales force is shown at the bottom right. We use distributors in Europe and in Asia, and we have direct sales in North America. And also in Asia, I have a direct person in Taiwan and a direct person in Southeast Asia who helps supports our partners, our distributors in those regions. All of our distributors have a long-standing relationship with GelPak, so they're more than what I consider just a typical distributor. They're really part of the GelPak sales family. The Jopec Technology, this tacky surface that molds your device, is based on two unique type of elastomer technologies. One is gel. The company was founded on gel technology, which is a silicone-based product. Of that silicone, we have our standard silicone. We have ESD silicones, which means they're static dissipative in nature. And we also have high purity silicones. And the high purity silicone is something that's very unique to the GelPak company versus other types of companies that might sell similar products. On the non-silicone side, which we convert, we have different types of elastomer technologies. We have thermoplastics TPEs, we have ESD TPEs, we have urethanes, both thermoset and thermoplastic versions. And all of these products are manufactured in Hayward facilities. So we have extrusion lines for our Vertex line. Our Vertex products have extrusion lines in Hayward, and we also have coating lines in Hayward for our thermoset silicones. So why use a GelPak? I kind of mentioned earlier that it's really designed to immobilize your device. There's no surface or edge damage. I think the picture on the left kind of shows it very clearly. If you've got something like a waffle pack, the devices can move around and get edge chipping, and they can also fall out easily. Where on the right, you see a GelPak, in this case, a vacuum release tray, which holds the devices very securely, and they're not going to be damaged. So basically, the whole idea of a GelPak, we're going to, just like our tagline says, we're protecting the world's valuable devices. There's three standard product offerings. GelBox, that's what the company was formulated with. We actually started with HP back in the 1980s. It's basically one of our polymer or elastomer materials coated into a box. We'll talk a little bit more about that later. These are really designed for manual type of applications, manual loading and unloading. The vacuum release carriers, which are really the flagship product we've had, are designed for automation. And this is where you've got your high-speed pick and place type of equipment, and you need to have a very high-speed picking and placing of a device into the carrier. This is what the vacuum release carriers were designed for. And lastly, our GelFilm or eFilm products, where we sell our elastomer technologies in sheet form for a wide variety of applications. And we'll talk a little bit more about each of these in the coming up. GelBox, also we call AD series. And you see in the right, it comes in a wide variety of sizes and materials. Conductive black or anti-static, transparent anti-static, or even just very basic styrene. It really depends on what your needs are of your application and your requirements as a customer. And within these boxes, we can put different types of grids as you see. You can put your logo. It really depends on your requirement as well. And all the different types of Vertex or gel that are provided in these different box sizes. So again, very diverse set of offerings. These are really designed for more tweezers or finger type of application. The previous 80 boxes, while the gel itself on the silicone side can go up to 220C, none of the plastic boxes can. But we still have customers out there that need to expose their device, immobilize and expose it at high temperature, as much as 220C. For that, we developed the GelSlide. And what the GelSlide is a glass slide coated with our silicone. So the combination of the glass and silicone gives you a carrier that can easily withstand 20 degrees C. It's also being optically transparent. You can do backside inspection if you might need. GelPak's vacuum release trays is the flagship product of our company. These was designed to work with automated high-speed pick-and-place equipment. It can support device sizes all the way down to 250 micron or smaller, and can also be used for wafers up to 300 millimeters. This is really designed, again, pick and place, die attach, die assembly type of applications where you want to safely transport the device to the equipment, yet you want it to be easily removed. You say to yourself, how do I easily remove this? On the 80 and the other products, you basically use tweezers or your fingers to peel the device off of the gel. It comes off very, very easily. That's one of the beauty of gel is how easily it moves. But it's not designed to vertically lift it off the gel. So when you come to high-speed pick and place, you've got to have something that reduces the contact area, the holding force of the polymer onto the device. And that's what the vacuum release series does. And what it is, it's a very thin gel membrane or Vertex membrane that goes over a mesh material. And when you apply vacuum under the tray, as you can see kind of in the bottom right, what happens is the film itself will conform to the mesh and it reduces the contact area with your die. And that makes you able to vertically pick the die very quickly, and the amount of holding force is very tiny. All of this has a lot more information on the GelPak website. This just gives you a quick sneak preview of what the concept of a vacuum series is. GelFilm, mentioned earlier, is a wide variety of applications. There's really two films that we focus on. One's called WF. In this case, the GelFilm is our silicon-coated films, and WF is where the gel or the silicon material is coated onto a polyester backing, and it's really bonded to that. So the gel and the backing are really as one. And that, again, has many uses. Many customers will want a double-sided PSA on the underside so they can mount it to some kind of a workstation. This product, because of the PET polyester, can go up to about 150C. Now, there are applications where people want to go higher temperature to get the real advantage of the silicone. For these cases, we offer our DGL film. And this goes up to 200 degrees C because the gel material, the silicone film itself, can delaminate from the polyester or from the backing. So now you can have a homogeneous piece of film that's tacky on both sides that you can mount in any kind of applications you want to hold your device at high temperature. The VertexFilm, which is the sister of GelFilm, is with our non-silicone. And these are the extruded films, the TEBs, the TPUs, and such. And with these things, we can control surface texture, stretchability, modulus. Because it's an extruded product, there's some different parameters we can control compared to the coated thermoset silicones. We've mentioned what the standard products are, but GelPak also does a lot of work on the customized product. We start from concept to high volume manufacturing. We combine all the high performance elastomers that our R&D group has developed. We work with the customer on what type of unique form factors they need, and the combination of that two is a resulting solution for that specific customer's application. The key of what we're about is controlling the various properties of elastomers, because this is what your device is going to interface with. The first and foremost, we've talked about how tacky something is. That's one thing we control. We have a wide range of tack properties. again, for your application. Some applications need very low tack, some need high. We can control the module, so the hardness. We control surface textures. We control transference, the amount of transference to minimize that. We can control the ESD or static dissipation. We can control chemical resistance, temperature, as you can read in the list. So again, we were able to take these various elastomer properties and to modify them as needed for your specific requirements. One of the new products we developed is actually a texture carrier, which is very unique. And this is something using our extruded TPE technology. We can actually impart a very coarse texture. The beauty of this product is you don't need vacuum to release. You can place your device on there, and because it's by inherently has lower contact area, you can do a high-speed pick and release off of that without any vacuum. This is something that's very new, and is something, if you have an interest in this, we would love to speak with you more about it. In closing, I mentioned earlier on, or hope I mentioned earlier on, that GelPak is part of Delphon Industries, our parent company. We also have two other divisions of Delphon, which is Ultratape, located in Wilsonville, Oregon, which really focuses on clean room tape and labels, a wide variety of products. Again, we have a sales team up there ready to support you. And the other division is Touchmark, and Touchmark is a medical pad printing company, not really so related to the device carrier or the tape world, but again, it's an integral part of the medical industry. We pad print a wide variety of types of customers supplied products. So thank you for spending the time with me today. I hope the virtual Semicon West is what you expected it to be. I hope you learned a little bit about this presentation. And again, if you have more questions, please chat with one of our sales department folks online right now, or visit our website. Thank you again. Stay safe.